Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this class. And today it's our pleasure to invite Mr. Alan Kermit to come to our class. And before I give him the microphone, I want to introduce him a little bit. Okay. Mr. Alan is from South Africa. And how old is he? Maybe you can guess.
18.
18. It's 18. Who said 18?
Good job.
You'll get surprised later, okay? And he studied at University of Cape Town, majored in computer science and psychology, which is the field I will be interested in.
Yeah, psychology.
Yes, the psychology part, okay. He has stayed in Taiwan for 8 years and he speaks very good Chinese, okay? Later on you will find out. And, currently he works in Taitung County government as a foreign consultant. He loves nature, hiking, river crossing, and Taitung. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Alan.
Hi everyone. 下午好. Okay. So, my name is Alan. Actually, it's Elaine, the A and the I together, but it's hard to pronounce my name, so just call me Alan. Alright, so as Zhang Laoshi said, I work for Taitung County government. In which department? International Development and Planning Department. Alright, okay, but before I start, you're probably wondering what this is. 这些都是什么东西？红包。Okay, yes, red envelope. Right now, during my class, if you ask a question, or if you answer one of my questions, or if you share something with the class, you can write your name and put it in that box. 对，可以抽奖的。对，所以你先写名字吧。对，然后投入进去，然后下课之前我们就要来抽。Right, so 这是什么东西呢？成品礼券。Yes. 可以吗 ？OK， 好，礼券嘛。100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 200, 200, 300， 那头奖是500块的礼券。OK， 所以大家加油，好吗？可以 ，OK。All right, so Taitung. Let's. All right, so let's give a brief introduction to Taitung. All right, so Taitung is located where? Southeast of Taiwan. All right, so this is Taiwan. All right, Taitung is located in southeast Taiwan. All right, and there's 2 islands off the coast of Taitung. Okay, who wants to tell me what is that island over there? Green Island, 绿岛. Okay, and that island?
Orchid Island.
蓝屿我听不懂，什么是蓝屿？
Orchid Island.
怎么讲？ Orchid Island, yes. Okay, brilliant. All right, so we have Green Island and Orchid Island. Right. The population of Taitung County is 220,000 people. What is the population of Taiwan? What is the population of Taiwan? 帅哥，那边。你呀？人口，台湾人口多少？太极忘记了。2300万。我听不懂。2300万多少？23 million. Yeah, the population of Taiwan is 23 million. So it's roughly 1%. Roughly 1% of the population of Taiwan. Okay? But the area is 10% of Taiwan. So Taitung is very remote, okay? Sparsely populated. There's not many people in comparison to the rest of Taiwan. Alright? We also have, okay, in Taitung, we also have many aboriginal cultures, such as Taiwan, Amis tribe, Rukai, Puyuma. Okay? Roughly about 6 or 7. And they make up 1/3 of the population of Taitung. So it's also the most culturally diverse in Taiwan as well. Of course, Taitung also has a tropical climate, so there's a lot of agriculture products in Taitung, such as sugar apples, tea, navel oranges, Brazil. We'll talk about them later. All right. Who here is from Taitung? Who here is from Taitung? Which part of Taitung are you from? Zhiben. Okay, I live in Zhiben as well. All right. So, would you like to share about Taitung?
Taitung is a nice city.
Nice city, yes. Okay, and what else?
There are many special culture.
Okay, 假设我是外国人嘛，来到这边玩，你会怎么介绍？
Welcome to Taitung. Let's go to High Spring.
Let's go to Hot Spring. Okay. 你可以写名字。对。Right. So, as we mentioned, Green Island is off the coast of Taitung. Now, question. You can write your name. How long does it take to get to Green Island by airplane? 举手。How long?
30 minutes.
30 minutes? 是30分钟吗？ No. Anyone else? Yes? About 20 minutes, yes. Very good. Okay? You write your name? Okay. Great. So it takes 20 minutes by airplane and it takes about 1 hour by boat. Alright. Green Island is also home to one of the world's only 3 saltwater hot springs. Where are the other 2? Who knows? So one is on Green Island. 朝日温泉嘛，哈，还有2个在哪里？ Saltwater hot spring. Japan and 好厉害。Japan and Italy, that's correct. Okay, very good. Japan and Italy and Taitung, Green Island. Great. Diving. All right. Who's been diving on Green Island? Did you go diving before? Did you go? Yes. What did you? Was it beautiful? What did you see? Jellyfish. All right. But one thing that's great about the diving on Green Island is that it's very, very clear. Okay, you can see at least 50 meters in front of you. Yes, that's true. I've been diving there before. You can see, when you see the reef, you can see far ahead of you. It's pretty awesome. That's Green Island, okay? And then of course there's Orchid Island, all right? Which tribe lives on Orchid Island? Which tribe? Yes? Yes, 达悟什么？部落怎么讲？达悟 tribe. Yes, great. All right, that's right. The Dawu tribe lives on Orchid Island. Does anyone know the population? That's about 4,000 that live on Orchid Island. All right. One thing I would like to introduce about Orchid Island is this boat. Okay, everybody knows the boats, right? Right, now, on the boat, how did they make the boat? Does anybody know? How do you make it? How did they make it? Yes? How do they make it? How do they make the boat? Who knows? You choose someone. Okay, yeah? By wood, yes. Okay, what they do is they carve about 27 pieces of wood. They carve it. And then they put it together using pegs. Yeah, small little pegs, yes, no pins, no nails. Okay, and then every boat has a unique totem on it. Alright? A unique totem. And what does the totem represent? It represents the... What does the totem represent? Who knows?
The eyes.
The eyes? No?
The family symbol.
That's right, the family. So when you look at the boat and look at the totem, you know which family it belongs to. Alright, so that's the boats on Orchid Island. Alright, you can also get there by airplane and by boats as well. By boat it takes about 2.5 to 3 hours. Alright? And by airplane it takes about 13 minutes to get to Orchid Island. Fly fish fishing is also a very big part of their culture and their economy as well on Orik Island. Alright, as I mentioned, 7 tribes in Taitung, which make up 1/3 of the population. Alright, I've got a question. The 5-year festival. The 5-year festival belongs to which tribe? Yes! That's right, Taiwan tribe. Yes. Now what is the 5-year festival? You want to share? 来跟大家分享吗? What's the 5-year festival? What is it?
It's just like harvest festival. It's like the harvest festival, like any other tribes, but bigger, and there is welcoming all the gods, and there is singing and way, and it's almost about it.
Yes, right. It's kind of like the harvest festival, but it happens every 5 years. And what they do is they burn millet, xiaomi. They burn millet to invite the gods to give thanks to them. That's part of a big ceremony. Lasts about 1 to 2 weeks, and that's part of the Taiwan tribe. All right, another question: the Shooting Ear Festival. The Shooting Ear Festival. Which tribe is that? Who knows? Yes. Yes. What is it? What is it?
It's a young man. It's a meaning of young man grow up to adult.
Yes. Okay, that's right. The Puno tribe. Yes. So the young man becomes an adult, and in the old days, they would shoot and try to shoot the ear of the animal. Now it's just a festival. But I think that's good. Okay. Right. So that's indigenous tribes. Okay. And then of course, in Taitung, we also have the Bombing Lord Handan. You know. Yes, that also belongs to Taitung as well. Anyone know what that is? Who wants to share? Bombing Lord Handan. Just anyone? Yes.
I think it's kind of celebrate New Year in Taitung,
Yes.
and it just spread a bomb through to the people.
Yes. But what does that person represent? You've heard about it?
It's present a god.
Yeah, one of the gods. That's right. Okay, that happens on Yuan Xiao Jie, which is the 15th day of the first lunar month. Yes. All right. Aboriginal tribes Taitung. Next, unique agriculture products. Like what's that? No? There's something here. Yeah. Hello. Sugar apples. Okay, there's other names. So you got sugar apple or custard apple. Okay, sugar apples. China is the biggest exporting company of sugar apples in Taitung. All right. Then of course we have navel oranges. What's that? No. That's quinoa. Not quinoa, kind of quinoa, red quinoa. Hongli. Okay, red quinoa. Then of course you have roselle flowers. We all know what that is, right? What can you make with roselle flowers? What can you make? Tea or ice cream? What else? Rice? Maybe. Okay. I'll try later. Alright. Millet. Also very important, especially Aboriginal cultures. Okay? Xiaomi. Alright? 池上 rice. Millet. 这个是池上米吗？池上 rice. Very famous, right? Alright? What's that? Loquats. Okay? And then of course pomelos and red oolong tea is also very famous in Taiwan County. So these are some of the agricultural products in Taiwan County. Alright, growth. Alright, now let's talk about where Taitung has come from. Alright, so about 8 or 9 years ago, Taitung had the lowest lifespan in Taiwan. What is the lifespan average of Taiwan? Does anybody know? That's about 78 or 79. a little higher for women. Women's about 80 or 81. At that time, the average lifespan of Taitung was 73. So just rules out that. All right. And then, of course, Justin Huang. Who is Justin Huang? 现在, Justin Huang, yes. All right. Mr. Jianping Huang, yes. All right. He became magistrate in 2009. And over the last 8 years, this is the growth that we've seen in Taitung. Okay, so how did he do it? Let's talk about it. All right, this is from Global Views Monthly. What is Global Views Monthly? That's a magazine. Which one? It's not Global Views Monthly. 远见. Who said 远见? Oh, okay. You write your name. Okay, great. And of course, they have a survey every year across 8 indices of governance, and in all of them, there's been a steady increase in Taitung. All right. So a very long time ago. All right. So there's Taitung over there, and there's me as well. Okay. So Taitung had a lot of problems to face. Okay. And now we're gonna see how Justin and everybody came to solve. One of the ways was using tourism and international events to boost the economy in Taitung, right? So, the first one being the Hot Air Balloon Festival. Who's been to the Hot Air Balloon Festival? All right. Now, when was the first Hot Air Balloon Festival in Taitung? When was the first? Anybody know? 2009? No?
3 years ago.
No?
2011.
That's right. Inside the month. Ah! Alright, 2011, yes. Alright, so the first one was in 2011. Can you hear me at the back? Okay. Up. Alright, let me use the microphone then. Alright, so the first one was in 2011, yes. Okay? And we're now in the 8th year. Okay, 8th year of Hot Air Balloon Festival. This year's Hot Air Balloon Festival will take place from the 30th of June until around the 13th of August. So that makes it the longest Hot Air Balloon event in the world. 45 days. All right. And it is also the only government-run hot air balloon festival in the world. Okay, so in America, in Japan, Turkey, they're all private companies, but not in Taiwan. It's a government-run project. Yes. Okay. Last year, Travel Channel also voted Taiwan's Hot Air Balloon Festival as one of the top 12 in the world. Yeah, so it's pretty awesome. All right, who's been on the hot air balloon? Who's been flying up on the hot air balloon before? Anyone? Oh, you went? Do you remember how much you paid?
I didn't do it in Taiwan, but I did it in California.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
Yes, so in Taitung, it's about 9,000 NT. Okay, to go up and fly in the hot air balloon. It's very cheaper, probably compared to America. Yes. All right. And then, of course, we use hot air balloons to make friends with people all over the world. So they'll bring their hot air balloons here, and we'll take our hot air balloon festivals there. Okay, to make sustainable relationships. All right, international surfing competitions. Okay, the Taiwan Open of Surfing. Which year did this start? Anybody know? Oh, someone knows. Obviously. Go ahead. Which year? Let's guess. No?
2011.
Good. 2011, it's the same as the Hot Air Balloon Festival, that's right. All right, so, during the monsoon winds, the northeast winds, okay, in Taiwan, they create perfect conditions for waves at Jinzhuan Harbor, which is up the coast of Taitung County. Perfect for surfers. You know how surfers are. They like the big waves. Yes, okay, and they're perfect, which is why last year and this year, the WSL, the World Surfing League Longboard Championships final was held in Taitung this year as well, at the end of the year. Yeah, so it's pretty awesome. Has anyone been before? Who likes to surf? You?
I've been to the competition, but I didn't surf.
Oh, okay.
Tried to
All right, perfect. Okay, that's at James Harbor. What do you think of it?
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Radically delicious.
Radically delicious. I have no idea what delicious is. All right, triathlons. All right, so last week, no, 2 weeks ago, which triathlon was in Taitung? In 2 weeks ago. 是哪一个 triathlon? Challenge Taiwan, yes, you can write your name. Alright, Challenge Taiwan, yes, was held in Taitung this year and the year before, and the year before that. Okay, so two international, Challenge and Ironman, they like to hold their events in Taitung. Alright? And in 2016, Taitung also won the Choice Award for the number of contestants willing to attend the year after, not next year. So 2017. And they beat 106 countries. Yes. Why? Because Taitung is awesome. What is the name of this lake? What's the name of the lake?
Flowing lake, yes. Flowing lake, yes. Alright, so the swimming takes place.
The swimming takes place in Flowing Lake, that's right. Alright? Clean water. Why? There is an aquifer. Okay? There's an aquifer that lies under the lake. Right? So the water gets recycled all the time. So it's always clean. Yes. And then of course cycling and running takes place along the provincial highway number 11. Yes. So it's beautiful, right? You've got the mountains on the one side, you've got the sea on the other side. Awesome. Alright. Alright, now, once you've boosted the economy using tourism, alright, and you get the economy going, what do you do next? You're a magistrate. What are you going to do next? Yes? Yes, okay. You need to make it sustainable. And one way to do that is to boost your local environment by creating English, or should I say internationally friendly environment. Okay? How can you do that? Let's create a discussion here. How can you create an English friendly environment? I need 5 examples. Choose one. Anyone? How do you do it? Yes? More English volunteers? Great. Okay, you can write your name. Yes, write my name as well. Alright. Yes, English volunteers. Great. Anyone else? Who else? Anyone? Yes? Oh yes, making the transportation multi-language, multilingual. Yes, good. You can write your name. 2. Anyone else? What else can you do? What else can you do? Anyone? Just one.
Clean up downtown.
Clean up downtown.
Yeah, they covered up the garbage river. They made a park on top of it. Really nice now.
Oh, okay, clean up downtown.
There was a big open river before the school, nasty, and they covered it, and they put grass on top of it, and all the mosquitoes are gone now.
Yeah, okay, good. You can make a better environment. Anyone else? Okay, I like it. Okay. Yeah. 你们真的很吵，真的，怎么吵？ Right? How else can you make an English friendly environment? Yeah. 你旁边的帅哥。
Speak more English. Great. Yes, speak more English.
Okay, anyone else? One more. Who else? Huh?
Train more students to speak more.
That's right. Train more students to speak more. Hey. Yes, train more students to speak more. Great. All right. So that's all many ways you can create an English-friendly environment. Okay. So one of the ways what we did is to create a multilingual website. Now this website is not just any tourist website, like Taitung.com or whatever. No, this is Discover Taitung. It's a little bit deeper. Okay, it's not only about tourism. Right? Other information you can find on Discover. Okay, it's not very clear. DiscoverTaitung.com. Okay, 那台东是 T-I-T-U-N-G， 对，你可以上网查。Okay, it's available in 5 languages: English, traditional and simplified Chinese, Japanese and Korean. Okay, and there's lots of information. Tourism is one, but there's also lifestyle news, and also one important is expat stories. So there's a lot of foreigners that live in Taitung, all right, and they like to share with everybody what they think about Taitung. Every month we do that. But as I mentioned, tourism information, transportation, how to get to Taitung. Okay, so you can take an airplane from where? How do you get to Taitung from by airplane? How? How? So yeah, from Taipei, yes. And how long does it take? 40 minutes? 50, yeah, 50, 40, 50, 1 hour. It depends if you're going with the wind or not with the wind. All right, so maybe in the fall you'll go with the wind, the northeast winds. All right, yes, so you can get to Taitung from, and you can also take a train as well. How long does it take by train? How long? Yes? 4 hours, yes. Okay, you can also swim to Taitung from Taipei. How long will that take?
Forever.
Forever and a day. Okay? You can also walk. You can walk as well. How long will that take from Taipei? 300多公里嘛，然后走路是大概How long will it take? 你们数学都很好，来慢慢算吧。All right. So transportation, yes. And then of course expat stories. So there are a lot of foreigners like myself and your very handsome teacher. Yes. And they'll share what they think about Taitung. Okay, now that we've got a friend over here, so what do you think about Taitung?
It's awesome.
Alright, that's the website. Right, next. As I mentioned, you need to create an English-friendly environment. One way to do that is to create signs. Okay, so all around the city, we've put up cool little signs. Now what's great about these signs is the signs blend into the aesthetics of the environment. 请问什么是 aesthetics? Anybody know what aesthetics is? Put up your hand. 什么是 aesthetics? Anyone know? 主任你知道吗? Beauty, almost, yeah. That's more abstract than beauty. I would translate it as 美学. Yeah, 美学, so 比较抽象. Yes, it's the aesthetics of the environment. Okay? And that's all around the city. So, for example, the old railway line, yes, which used to come into Taitung. Okay? So what we did, is we identified 4 main areas, tourist spots. So Jinzun Harbor, why? Why would we choose Jinzun Harbor? Surfing, yes. Next, Railway Art Village, why? Yes, famous tourist attraction, yes. The old train station, great. Luye Highland, why? Hot air balloons and Fugang Harbor, why? Heard someone said seafood. Who said seafood? Alright, that's right, seafood, and also it's the gateway, it's how you get to Orchid Island and Green Island. Okay, that's Fugang Harbor. So you identify 4 of them, and then what we did is we literally went along the route to see where we can put the signs. Yes. Alright, so on all 4 routes we went along and we identified places to put the signs. Okay, so for example, to get to Tiehua Railway Art Village, you have to go along that old railway, right? So we put up signs along like that, or I don't know if you can see it, like over there, there, and here as well. Alright. Some other examples, we designed logos for all the different spots. So for example, which one is that? Which place? Yeah. Yeah? And this one? Yeah. And this one? Yeah. And this one? 铁花. Yes. Okay, and you can see the colors. So Louis is very green, so you choose green. And so you put a sign in, all right? To make it attractive, okay? And a lot of design, a lot of time went into it. You also have to decide where you're going to put the signs. On the lamppost, on the floor, on little posts. Yeah, it depends, okay? Some other examples, Jinzhou Harbor, Fugang Harbor, and look, you can even see how long it's going to take you, all right? Some others, Flowing Lake as well, was put in there as well. Taitung, yes. All right. Now, somebody mentioned about training people to speak English. So another part of creating an international friendly environment is to teach. Okay, not just students such as yourself, but also business owners in Taitung. Right? So we held classes for business owners who want to improve their English. Right? And then once they finish the classes, there's a little test. And then depending on how well you do on the test, you get what we call a emblem, 标章, the 英语标章. Yes, and it's available in gold, 就是金子, 还有银子, silver, and of course the certificate as well, depending on how well you do. We had 8 classes. One of them was actually on Green Island. Yes, so Green Island businesses can take part as well. Yes, and over 250 participants took part all the classes. So that involved teaching, how to communicate in English, basic English. Practice, so it's kind of like role playing. Everyone comes up and they practice what they've learned. How to be professional. So for example, if you come to my store and I have beef noodles, okay? No, you need to be professional. What would you like? Okay? And then of course phrases as well. Okay, so call you. Alright, and that was across all industries, so hotel industry. So let's say you own a hotel. What help do you need to improve your English? 在哪些方面? Like, who can tell me? Anyone? Anyone? Yes, you. Yes. 谁懂啊？对，我的问题是假设你是 yes yes
Room reservations.
room reservations yes so how to reserve a room how many rooms how many people double suite single bed OK 这是大学嘛对还有什么 signs in the room please close the door be quiet little signs right all right and also transaction as well so when you pay money you need to know how to say these things. Restaurant industry, who can tell me? Anyone? Yes? Oh, service, yes. Okay, so menus. Okay, so what we did is we helped them analyze their menus and gave them translations. Okay, kind of like samples. Okay, 样本. Yes, to how to create double bilingual language menus. So bilingual menus. All right, and of course, looking at their current translations to see if there's any errors, and you help them translate them into proper English. Stores, so stores. Anyone? Yes?
You provide tags, and
Yes. So you provide little tags, okay, 一些小标示嘛. Yes, and their prices and also descriptions as well of products. We help them translate them. And then lastly, transportation. So we created this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So on the one side, you can see all the places in Taitung in English and Chinese. It's pretty cool. Even a price list. Okay. 项目表嘛，对，还有什么 timetable with the numbers, and then on this side some keywords on this side, as well as 10 phrases. Yes. Not this one because it's not enough, but yes, you can get this for free. Now, this is our book actually, so it was part of this project, and so across all sectors, hotel, restaurant, stores, and transportation is all in this little book. Yes, and there's one for everybody. Yes, I'll give them out later. Alright, that's how you do it. And then of course, as I mentioned, you've also got to create a bilingual environment. So making little stickers, right? Taiwan hotline for foreigners. What else? Watch your step. Okay, 帮你做跌倒. Alright? 万一小心台阶嘛. Okay. Restrooms, no smoking. Okay, we helped create stickers for everybody. And then of course the book, that book over there, handbook for all the businesses they got for free. You're gonna get for free as well. And then of course the 电板 as well. Yes. I don't know how to say 电板 in English. Does anyone know? 电板怎么讲? A board, flashcard, something like that. Okay. Creating a bilingual environment. So as I mentioned, so menu designs were provided for the restaurants and the hotels as well. Yes, samples. And they were available 4 designs to choose from. Obviously you can change it. I mean, not everybody's gonna look like that. Yes, okay, so you can make it beautiful, you can change it how you want. But the English is on there, you can use the English. All right, and we had 156 businesses take part last year in Taitung, which is pretty good, because Taitung is very small. Yes, next, as I mentioned, silver and gold emblem certification. So from 2016 to 2017, you can see the gap between the gold, so people get better. Yes, silver as well. Yes, and then 就是结业数而已啊，没有什么表彰，就这样的。代表什么？ What does it represent? What does it represent? Yes. Yeah, okay, you. Yes, you. Yes. What does that represent?
English environment is getting better. That's right. English environment is getting better, yes.
It's a process, right? All right.
Rome wasn't built in a day, right? It was built in 2 days. Okay.
Environment corrections. Okay, 哦，这个很有趣。来，台九线。
台湾 9 lines, alright? 台九线呢？台九线是那个国道嘛，线道。线，OK。那你可以说台湾 line 台湾可以啊。9 line 线 line， 那直接翻译就好了，可以这样子吗？那不行了。OK line， 你写名字哦。You want to tell me what the correct answer is？ 台九线。
举手。What's the correct answer? 哎，假设你们现在做我的工作，但你们是台中县政府的顾问，来，台九线你要怎么纠正？不能查，不行，作弊。Cheating, yes?
Route 9. Huh? Route 9? No, there's an official name. What's the official name? Taitung 9. No. Right? You know what's the answer? 有一个官方的名称，来。它是省道，省怎么讲 ？Province, okay? How would you say? 你抽奖啊 ？Yeah. Time up. Yes. Okay. 它是省道。Provincial. Yeah. 9 almost. 接近哦。Provincial. Number 9, no? Yes! 你不写过吗？再写一次吧。来 ，Alright. Provincial Highway 9. Highway. Provincial Highway 9. 那台11线呢 ？OK, no. 现在，来，那台11讲，很简单，讲是 A, 对。So you say 11A, right? Provincial Highway 9, okay? 来，五年祭广场 5G Square， 真的那个 G 就直接用意义啊。OK， 5年祭嘛，我刚刚讲了 5 year， 然后 not festival， 它是广场 5 year Square， 哦，很多要写。OK， yeah。 5G squared. No. Oh, sorry. You can say 5. That's right. You can say 5-year festival square or the Aboriginal language. How do you say? 你刚会念吗？你是台湾族吗？ How do you pronounce it? Yeah, Olympic square. That's Aboriginal language. Alright. 来，这个也很有趣，请小心天雨路滑。来 ，Please careful day rain 如滑。路滑还是音译吗 ？No, how would you say this? Yes.
Cold and slippery on rainy days.
Yes. You can write your name. Okay, that's one translation. We'll just say caution, slippery on rainy days. 这样就好。来，还有一个太马里曙光园区 ，Tamani Orient Park。No, Tamani Aurora 曙光不是 Aurora。Tamani Aurora Park. Okay, so part of my job is to fix these errors in the council. So you need to fix existing errors, right? So more funny ones in the Taitung government. 建设处嘛，建设处你会怎么讲 ？Public Works Department， 它原本太小了 ，Economic Affairs Department， 那你才清楚 ，OK， 不错。来，大写小写要注意 ，right？So Public Property Management 那个 N 小写 ，OK， 标题你应该知道吧？大写。So Public Property Management and Development Section， right？ 现在。Why is that A over there? Why is it small, not big? You can tell me why. Why? Why are all the others big P, big M, but then A? Why is it a small A? Huh? Is it type? No, that's not the answer. Anyone know why? What's the math? That's what happened. Anyone know what's the reason? Is that the teacher? What's the reason?
Yeah, it's not a proper noun and it's a linking word, and so all the prepositions and titles are always, so ins, ons, ats,
Yeah.
never have words.
Yeah, and not keywords. Okay, it's like and, or, but. Just okay. Yeah, right. That's right. All right. Accessible ramp. I would change it to wheelchair ramp. Okay. And then of course, 太小了，但是那个 CT 是 G. Okay. So civil 不是 right? 那个人应该是看错，他以为是 G. All right. So yeah, we're going to fix the problems. Okay. Or what's the right names? 干洗手液嘛 hand clean solution. See? No, anyone? What's the answer? Yes, that's right. Hand sanitizer. Right? Next one. 这堂课有趣了。Right? 太小了，但是台东县上武国小，上武在哪里？大武 ，That's right. 你看大武 DAW， 然后又是 W， 大武。Okay. No. 大武叫 DAW. Right? This is a nice one. You can tell me the answer. 校时室，校时室，来，校时室。School regulations room. Nope. How do you say it? School? Who knows the answer? Yes? I see your hand. School? 对，你可以，对，给他。What's the answer? 试试看，你猜啊，就看那个室就好了。就校，好，你猜。来，大家一起来，校 ，school 是 school is room, okay? That's right. That's our study in States. School is room. All right. On the website of 瑞园国中嘛，yes. Taitung County 瑞园其实跟外一样大学。 Senior. No, junior high school. Right? So you create, you fix all the existing problems. Right? Now, about this, last year we had an activity for people in the county. If you saw a translation error like this, you can take a picture and send it to us. And if you guess right the answer, then you get a prize. Yes. Alright. This is also very funny. So now I've been working in Taitung County government for 18 months. Okay. Now, 其中的业务是校正。Okay. So I get English, and I need to correct it. Alright. 学习当别人生命中的天使。OK， 这个可以直接第一个可以直接翻译吗？Why？ 为什么不能直接翻译 ？What's the reason？ 为什么有些不能直接翻译？除了Yeah, cause misunderstanding. Sometimes, the Chinese way of thinking is different to that of English. Alright? So, some words you cannot translate, okay? 可能那个就算了 ，but 天使就是 angel 嘛 ，alright？ 用到 angel， how do you spell angel？ G-E-L， 但是他说 angle 是 E-L， 所以是角度，亚当角度，是这样嘛啊 ？Or an angel, what's the correct answer? Imagine it. 来 let's try. What's the correct answer? How would you correct this? Let's go. 说那点嘛，来Who can give you the correct answer? 学习当别人生命中的天使，能怎么写？来 ，You， 帅哥。对。Say again.
Learning to be angel of ours.
Do I need to be an angel and another person? No, can't really say angel. Angel 换掉，来。类似点 ，Come on. Who knows? Yes. Learning to be 正。Okay, 我可以接受，你可以名字。Alright, so how I changed it is I changed it to learning to be a good influence in other people's lives. Okay, 要当一个好榜样嘛，哈。A good influence in others' lives. Right? That was in one of our books, 梦奇台东 one of the books. 那时候笑翻，so funny. 来，还有，来，台东适合放慢脚步。Taitung is very suited to wandering at a slow pace. Okay, 来，我们看这个 wander. Alright, W-O-N-D-E-R. What does that mean? To ponder, to think. Alright, or to wander. Alright, with an A. Okay, so 有这个 wander, W-O-N-D-R, W-A-N-D-R. What is to wander? W-A-N-D-E-R. What is to wander? Man. Yes, okay? So, that's spelled wrong, okay? 那你可以慢慢想啊，你就想到明天吧 Okay, so, to wander or to wonder? 我教你们一个方法 W-O-N-D-E-R 当你在思考的时候，你通常是然后你想到了，你不是原来是这样子那个wonder Okay? 当你在漫游的时候 You wondering A 通常是一个人 You are alone 对，你用这个记法就可以了 So to wander 通常是一个人对 You're alone 想到了原来是这样子OK sorry What's the answer? Taitung What's the answer? You can answer. 你真的很活泼哎。It's you. It's a lucky day. What's the answer? 那就笑一下，有人问。谢谢我，OK， 好，谢谢。 来，我在这儿。抬头。Anyone knows? Yeah. Stroll. Okay. Working at a slow pace. No, I would say Taitung is a suitable place for relaxing activities. 它的含义就是一种放慢的活动。But you can also maybe if you wanted to say Taitung is very suited to wandering, but not really wandering. OK， 这是直接翻译的问题。Alright， 还有一个我看过的，这是一个折页嘛。好笑，来，政府可以提供服务给每位县民。这个你看到吗？像被人需要。Government can deliver services to needed citizens. 被需要。OK， 这个是直接翻译。OK，Government can deliver services to needed citizens. 就是它好像是被需要的。没有爱。OK。How do you fix this error? Anyone know? Yeah? What's the correct answer? Whole sentence. Okay. Okay, just hold. Alright. Government can deliver services to every citizen, okay? But I changed it to government can deliver services to citizens in need. Okay? Yeah. Somebody in need. Just okay. Okay? 那就好。OK， 我直接翻译。来，还有一个，坐飞机时候你会打架吗？来，台北至台东值班时间平均1个小时内，不是一个少了一个 L， 就差很多哈。来 ，the average。左边的 Discover 台东，台东是那个网站嘛 ，Discover 台东。所以我在校正的时候，我就会看到这些，我就跟你们分享看过这些比较有趣的例子。OK， 还有一个就是这个嘛，所以我拿到那个稿的时候，原稿就是稿，对，然后我看刚好看到这个。So the average fight time from Taipei to Taitung is within an hour. OK， 所以不是平均，不是是打架嘛，对，所以在飞机上都在打架嘛，啊。这样子 What's the answer? 很简单 This is easy, yes? Yes, the average flight time. Okay? Alright, so that's why it is important to create an English environment. To fix all these. Otherwise it's very funny, right? 就很有趣啊。还有一个 Alright, 运动界的勇者，这个很有趣啊。勇者是直接翻译。这个时候可以直接翻译吗 ？No， 不行。OK， 台东举办的铁人三项，你绝对不能错过队，你绝对不能错过。OK，If you are a warrior on the sports field, you cannot miss triathlons. In again， 台东 ，I don't know where it is， 它飞走了，没有在台东。OK，so 你真的是一个 warrior 吗？你是一个勇士吗？对，我们都在打仗嘛。OK， 这个会怎么改呢 ？Yes. Players. No, you don't say player. You say. Strengths off. Athletes, contestant, competitor 都可以。Right? If you are a competitive person, be sure not to. 这是一个常用用语。Be sure not to 怎么样 ？Be sure not to miss the triathlons. Be sure not to eat. Be sure to eat them. Okay, the triathlons held in Taiwan. Okay, so that's part of my job. Okay, and that's also part of creating an environment. So when you're writing your English homework, check, all right, and double check. 有些时候不能直接翻译，要不然就跟这个很有趣。
Okay? Okay. Now, of course, the events that we've held in Taitung, so triathlons, hot air balloons, okay, as well as creating an English environment, has gotten a lot of international travel recognition. One of them being Lonely Planet. Everybody know Lonely Planet? What's Lonely Planet? What is it? Yeah, it's about tourism, a website. And what they did is they sent writers into Asia, the whole of Asia, to identify up-and-coming places, and they named Taitung as one of the top 10 in 2016. 小小渺小的台东居然上了这个 top 10, okay? In 2016. This year, Booking.com named Taitung as one of the top 10 up-and-coming destinations in 2018. What they did is they analyzed their internal data on their website, and they found that Taitung is becoming more and more popular. All right, smart city development. Okay, so another aspect of creating a international city is to create a smart city. Okay, now, what is a smart city? What is a smart city? 智慧城市是什么？来，我下一个 Victor 是什么？来 ，Yes.
To help to use technology to improve citizens' life.
That's right. Using technology, you can write your name, perfect. Using technology to improve the lives of the citizens in a county or a city or a town.
Okay, so what kinds of technology can you use? What is the first thing you need to do? 那假设你们今天是黄健体 what is the first thing you're going to do? 第一步是什么 Yes?
Yes, 好厉害哦 Yes, 谢谢名字 Brilliant 很厉害 Offer free Wi-Fi Yes
TT Free. Does anybody use TT Free? Do you use TT Free? 谁用？谁在用 TT Free? 我不是台东大学有吗 Yes. 要看热点在那个热点在哪里 So across the whole county, there's 250 hotspots. Okay. Usually they're on top of the traffic lights. 红绿灯的上面 If you look in the picture behind, it's that little thing over there. All right. And the average usage of TT Free is about 2 hours every day across the whole county. All right, that's the first step. You offer free Wi-Fi. So infrastructure. Then TT Maker. Who knows what TT Maker is? You can stop on. What's TT Maker? Anybody know? What is TT Maker? 之前的 TT Maker 在哪？ Yes. Entrepreneurs in Taitung. So it's a start-up hub. 创业中心，也是一个共享空间 co-working, co-sharing space. Alright, before it was in Taitung University. 当时在分校是在这里，在台东市，这也是台东市，更里面对。Okay, and the other Taitung branch is TT Maker Shared Space. Okay, what it is that it's government, the university, academia, and industry, 产业的一种合作. Okay, it's a cooperation between 3 tiers, right? To create a space where if you have an idea to start a business, the government will give you money to start your business in the co-working space. Okay, but Justin Huang Jianti, 他只有一个原则，他只有一个原则。The business that you start has to help Taitung. Okay, it's not just any business. Okay, today I want to start selling books. 会帮助台东吗？谁知道 Okay, so one example was soaps. So one of the companies, what they do is they create soap. Now what they do is they use, you know, sometimes when you go to the market, okay?
When you go to so when you go to the market and you pick up a Brazil flower or an apple or something, and you won't buy it because it looks nice, okay? But you can still use it. soap out of it. Okay? Not only that, they've also teamed up with welfare organizations in Taiwan. Okay? What is welfare? 社福，一些社福组织，跟他们一起合作，然后教里面的人怎么做的这些肥皂。对，那听到这个，他都会很开心啊，所以他们都得到钱补助，台东县府给他们的补助。And another thing is that in the startup center, startups can be there for 6 months. 都不用放租，没有租金。Yes. Right. And in those 6 months, they get training as well from experts. So, for example, starting a business, to sales, brand value, online sales, software engineering 也很重要啊，写程式嘛啊，也很重要。Okay? Also for free. Okay, 6 months. Okay, okay. So basically, and in 2016 to 2017, 12 companies, 12 startups got funded. That goes very top. Okay, diving was another one. Someone had an idea of using virtual reality. Not virtual reality, no. Yeah, to see the diving spots. So you put on, you can see the diving. And what he does now is he does online bookings for people who want to come to Taitung to dive. Yes, 也是有帮助的，也是帮助当地的一些产业。遇到不是很多那个浮潜啊，这些都是需要帮忙。他们都在那个平台上，然后你可以透过那个平台去定位置。
不够亮，我看到有人。
这些都是这样，
Alright.
已经开20度。
TT Maker moved into the next phase. So before it was at the university. Does anybody know where it is now? Anybody know? So yes, 铁花路走到底，它的台是以前所没有住，就在那边。It's a big center, and it looks like this. Okay, I'll show you later. Anyway, it's a new area now. Alright, sorry about that. Okay.
Hello. All right. Yes. So now the new area has got bigger workspaces. There's also a diversity of equipment, 3D printers, also indigenous tribes handicraft production. So many of the Aboriginal tribes, they make clothes, weaving. So there's a lot of equipment that everybody can use together. Yes. To boost the economy. Okay. Right. And again, like Justin said, it has to be based on Taitung. It has to be Taitung-based technology. And of course, it creates more employment opportunities as well. Yes. All right. Now, TT Maker is also based on 4 principles. Okay. So there's the life cycle of a startup. Okay. 在中文里面，我们说生出来的生嘛，对，生养小孩的养，这生养。第一个是生，第二个是养，第三个教 to teach 教书的教，第四个建立的建 to build。Okay, so in English 生 create 养怎么讲？
Raise, yes, raise, cultivate, raise, okay.
Raise, cultivate, okay? 教 to teach, 建 to build. Okay, so the first one, 生 what is 生 to give birth to an idea. So you have, for example, the soap. 那些肥皂的那个公司嘛，对，他们有一个想法，然后就把这个想法弄出来，实现。To give birth. The second, now you've got this idea. What do you need to do? You need to. Yeah, you need to develop it. You need to raise it like a baby, right? 小朋友，你不能放在那边不理他。你会吗？ 小孩放着它。那你要喂它，植物也是啊 ，OK， 浇水啊。So you need to raise it. Now, how do you do that for business? You provide it with money, funding, all right? And then the business grows and grows and grows. Third one, 教，你还是要教他，对，而不是让他想干嘛就干嘛。你还是要教他。We need to teach them how to build a business. So training, you train the new business, all right? And then of course, once they've got all this necessary skills and money, they go out and they build their business. 建，对，然后出去就开始建立他们的事业，对。那为什么要这样子？因为它要变成一个循环，一个 cycle. Okay, it becomes a cycle, and then they come back to Taitung, they come back to TT Maker, and it starts again. 对，一个循环。Okay, 这个比较永续。It's sustainable, right? All right, that's what it's based on. Training. Okay, this is the blueprint of TT Maker. Alright, so the first thing you do is you provide free Wi-Fi. So that's infrastructure. 设施嘛, TT free. There we go. And then you also create big data. 大数据. 老师要来了. 来, what is big data? Yes. 我知道大数据. What is 大数据? What is it? How would you describe 大数据? Let's see. Who hasn't answered the question? 好多没有回答问题。来 ，You. What's 大数据? What is big data?
Combined with the local data.
Yes. So you gather all the data. So for example, in Taitung County government,
You gather all the data in one space, okay? And then you provide, of that data, you provide APIs. Anybody know what an API is? 简单来说，什么是 API? What is it? Alright, so you have your data, and if you want people to use the data, you need to have a way to get into the data, right? So you provide an API, which basically it's the structure of the data, and then you use that structure to create whatever you want to create. Okay? So let's say, for example, I have big data. All right? 我有一个大数据嘛，然后台东所有的景点的资料都在里面。请问这个资料本身有用吗？ No. What do you need to do? You need to? What do you need to do? Yeah, analyze is one. Yes, you analyze and also to develop. Okay, so maybe today I want to create a cell phone app. 对，这是一个小程式嘛，跟 iPhone 的，或是要去发展，要去写一个程式，你需要 API 把那些资料拉出来。OK， 然后 API 也有一个好处是你可以重复用。Alright, you can use it over and over again. Alright, some ideas that have come out of that are, so for example, 我刚不是讲那个潜水的吗？它那个平台也是用大数据的资料啊。对啊，那些绿岛上面的潜水嘛，潜水店啊、地址啊、电话都在大数里面，那它是拉出来放在它的平台上面，这样就好了。OK， 好用啊 ，right？ TT Push is another one. Anybody know TT Push? What's TT? 你可以下载啊。TT Push， 我现在介绍一下 TT Push。So what TT Push is a government app on your cell phone. Okay, TT Push. 你们大家可以下载啊。Yes. And the government uses this application to send out notifications, right? So in Taitung County government, there are 20 departments and bureaus. Okay, 局处，台东县政府的局处有20个 and almost all of them are using TT Push to send out important notifications, messages, all right? And we've taken it to the next level this year by introducing, that's the UI, okay, 它的界面就是这样 ，OK， 等社会处啊，有些资讯啊，可以点进去看 ，OK， 消防局啊都有啊，文化处啊，国际发展计划处啊， 对吧？都在里面。OK，那有时候也会有一些活动，那活动加入了之后，你可以获得金币、TT coin，OK，然后累积久了之后呢 ，once you've accumulated many，you can go and buy things in Taitung County。Right, so 丁哥也是里面的一个厂商。Right, so if you have enough TT coins, you just go to 丁哥，you can exchange for a drink or something. Right, so for example, let's say you answer a questionnaire. Okay, you can get perhaps 10 or 20 or 30 TT coins. And then after a while, you've got a lot of TT coins, you can go exchange them for some products in the county. Is this a good idea or a bad idea? So I go, good idea or bad idea?
不让谁呀？不让谁帅啊 ？Yes, yes.
Definitely good.
What?
Oh, people love free things.
Yeah, that's true. People love free things. That's right. All right. People love free things. Sorry, yes. People love free things.
So yes, so if you just answer a few questions, you can get some coins. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right. I've used it before for Dinka. Yes. 我很喜欢这个，this is fun. Okay. 累积久了就可以。Right. So what you do is you have your users，就是民众嘛。Contract 就是厂商可以加入这个活动。Yes. 也是对他们有帮助啊。More people know about the business. More people go there. So it's like again, it's a cycle. Yes, all right? And then of course the Taitung County Government Department Bureaus, they put their information on there. Okay? And then of course, creating a smart city, creating an environment, everything has got a lot of recognition, both internationally and nationally. So in 2015 and 2016, ICF, International Community Forum, 它是算是一个委员会。然后他们会去看，假设你申请了，在台东那时候有申请，他们会去看你是怎么发展的，你的智慧城市是怎么做的，你们有什么设施，你们有什么政策，那 OK 了，他们觉得很棒，他们去投票，然后那时候台东不是台湾，有加入2015、2016 Top 21 in the world， 对，所以很厉害的 ，TT Free。他们也会亲自到哦，不是说你说什么，然后都相信，他们会亲自来，然后去看。All right. Others as well, health and age friendly, national smart city, and of course there's Taitung and okay, yes, all right, you got no word. Yes. Some educational institutions. Taitung County, National Taitung University. Yes. Now, before the university, what was it? What was this university before? That's Dava.
Teachers College, yes. And then in 2003, yeah, 2003, it became the Taitung University. But before, it was actually a teachers college. Yes. The library. This is the library, right? Awesome library. I love your library. Yes, it's so cool, right? Inside, it's so clean and the design is brilliant.
Who designed it? I think it was. No, it was. 好像校长，是吗？帮我问一下，晚点告诉我。反正设计得很好。And it was voted one of the top 8 libraries in the world. Yes. Awesome. Yes. All right. What else? There are 2 campuses. So one is here and the one is on Zhouhuagu. Yes. Gongdong. Yeah. Who here was a Gongdong student before? 有吗？有校友？没有。Okay. This school was built in the 1950s by a Swiss missionary. He came from Switzerland, and he built the school here. So he was a Christian that came here and built the school. Right? What's famous about the school is carpentry. What is carpentry? What is carpentry? Yes, you. So what's carpentry?
Yes. Yes? Yes, carving wood, correct. Yes, carving wood, that's right. Using wood to create things. Very, very famous, because the Swiss are excellent at carpentry. Right? And of course, there's also the Gongdong Jiao Tang, the church. Also voted one of the top, no, number one. Voted number one by the World Monument Fund last year. Okay, the World Monument Fund. World Monuments, when did they put it as well? 纪念之类的，对，那这是地名，对。Modern architecture， 现代的那个建筑，对。Alright, and of course it's Judy as well. It's a private school actually. It's also in Taitung. They put a lot of emphasis on Waldorf education. What's Waldorf education? Yes. What is Waldorf? Practical, hands-on education. Yeah, so arts, culture, using your hands to do things, okay? Creativity as part of the education, not just reading a book all day. Okay? English environments, they also have a lot of emphasis on that. Art classes, festivals, hands-on lessons, and of course outdoor education as well. Alright? Experimental education. What is experimental education? What is experimental education? Would you like to start, everybody? Yes. So what the government has done is they've identified schools in the county. So, for example, I'm not saying Wenchuan Guoxiao, Hot Spring Elementary School has been chosen to try foreign language. So, introducing English as part of the syllabus. Okay? To try it out. That's why it's called experimental education. To see what results you get. And then another school, I think it was Chulu Guozhong, they were given a computer room, some 3D VR equipment as part of the teaching. Yes, I think it was Chulu, but I might be wrong. Mountain education, 面山学校，你知道吗？在海端乡有一个面山学校。Right, so you can go to the school, you can learn how to climb trees. 救援好像也有救援课程，对，也很重要啊。台湾78%的面积是山，78% of Taiwan is mountains， 所以他们想说这里也很重要。Alright, cultural education, international etiquette, okay, all part of education in Taiwan. Alright, another thing that we've done to create an international environment in Taitung is the cultivation of youth talent. So we have an organization called TYA. 知道吗？听过哈？谁听过？ What is it? Yeah. 就是有啊。一定有啊，台中有啊。你上次没有来，我没有看过你啊。Ivy。 人家说是蓝电视吗？那不是那个。Ivan, who knows what it is? What is it? 对，跟大家分享的是。What is it? Okay. What is it? What is TYA?
台湾那个台东国际青年团。
Yes. What do they do?
As reception, they charge to do service to all the guests.
Yes.
To the county.
Yes, that's one of the things they do. So, for example, if there's some foreign teams or people that come to Taitung, they can help. Also, hot air balloon festival, triathlons. Right. So, for example, they can help with hot air balloon festival, with triathlons. Surfing as well, they help out, okay? And it's volunteers, they're volunteers. So, 2 years ago, we had 25 members. 就是这些啊，你们的学长，在 Number 5. Yes. 名字，你认识他吗？ Yes.
help out with activities in the county. Okay? We're now in the second phase, and there's about 25 as well. So in total, there's now 50. So it gets bigger and bigger every year. Okay? Why didn't anyone here sign up? 怎么没有报名呢? Why? Oh, okay, yes. I would have meant they were. I didn't want to, yeah. All right, and then of course I helped out with a group from New Zealand that came 2 years ago. And also last month as well, a group came from New Zealand. And they help out with cultural exchange. So Taitung, for example, there's a lot of culture. There's also a lot of culture in New Zealand, so exchange, right? Getting to know each other's cultures, language, school life, okay? It's also a great opportunity for everybody. And then the last phase is host family training. Okay? Host family, right? That is essential. So for example, if the kids come from New Zealand, or from Canada, from Australia, families can host them at their homes. But before you can do that, you need to train them, right? So you train them in English, culture, right? To give them the skills to be able to at least speak to the guests. All right, and that is the end of my presentation. All right. You're welcome. Now, who has questions? I want at least 5 questions. Yes. All right, who's going to go first? Any questions? Yes?
We have an idea about boosting tourism.
Yes.
So is that something that I can tell you about, or is there a place where people can go to submit like ideas that the government could maybe use to help boost tourism?
You can talk to me, or you can talk to our department.
Okay.
National Planning Department. Yeah, so government any party.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you an email. I have a business idea, not business idea. I have an idea about boosting tourism while focusing on Taitung's unique history and with the infrastructure that's basically already here. Just kind of.
Yeah, send me an email.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, great. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. All right, any other questions? All the questions. Right. Questions? Your question. You. Yeah, you can ask me a question. Great. Yeah, he said ask me a question. Yes.
so what would your question?
Yes, any question. But it has to be in English because I don't understand Chinese.
Where are you come from?
Where did I come from? South Africa. 你一开始在睡觉吗? South Africa, yes. I come from South Africa. Okay, you can write your name. Awesome, yes. Alright.
Like the area in Taiwan.
Taitung, I'll tell you Taitung. Orchid Island, hands down. Okay, Orchid Island is my favorite place. Orchid Island, I love it there.
It's clean, it's natural, it's beautiful, and you can do a lot of things on Orchid Island as well. You can hike, you can go diving, you can go snorkeling, you can see the fly fish. Yes. Yes.
I went in April, and the weather in April is great.
The weather in April is great on Orchid Island. Yes. That's great. Orchid Island is awesome. Yes?
Your main member about the organizations
Yes.
is all about college students, right? Then after we graduated, then if there are no more people, how are we going to do?
Oh, you mean TYA? You can still apply. The age limit is 35. 年龄最高35岁，所以你还是可以的。
Probably after we graduated, we will leave Taitung, and there will be no people there. So
Oh, you can still apply, but only if you're able to come back. when there's class and stuff, you're gonna come back every weekend. So if you're willing to do that, then of course you can apply. Yes, but you're gonna come back every time. Yes. We do have some people in TYA that are from Taipei, and I think there's one from Tainan. But 他们很厉害，他们还是每次都来。Yes, 很认真。Yes. Yes. So we provide training for them as well. Sorry, I didn't mention. Yes. So yes, it is training. Yes. So for example, this Sunday, I'm gonna help them. Yes. Yes.
Any qualification for joining the team? Yes, any qualification requirement?
Under age? No. There's no qualification, but there is an interview. So for example, someone will interview, I interviewed the new ones this year, so to see what the ideas are. Yeah, it's not a formal, it's not, sit down and interview them. No, it's very casual to see, if you're suited for it. And if you can at least speak some English, but that's not a requirement. If you're in that age, between 16 and 35, then you can apply. Yes. It's not very formal. Yes.
There are all the countries in the world. Why do you choose Taiwan? And all the cities in Taiwan. Why do you choose Taitung?
Oh, good question. I love that question. You can write your name down 10 times. Yes. All right. Great question. Okay, so of all the countries in the world, why did I choose Taiwan? All right, so I was born in South Africa, which is a great country, but it's West. That's a Western country. Technically, it's part of the West. And ever since I was young, I've kind of liked Eastern culture, Buddhism, Taoism, and also, even how Chinese and Taiwanese, how you have meals. You have, the what's it called, the lazy Susan. 那个怎么圆桌啊？不是会转吗？ It's called the lazy Susan. Yes. 真的啊 lazy Susan， 因为懒惰是说的。Yes. Everybody eats together, and I like that. In Germany or in my country, this is my food. 你不能吃，对，我不喜欢这样子。Yeah. So the culture and why did I choose Taitung? I love nature. I like hiking, I like mountains, and also very quiet. I like that. Yeah, Taipei is too busy for me. Great question, I like that. Yes?
Are you going to stay in Taiwan for the rest of your life?
I would like to, but sometimes life has their ways of doing things. So it depends what happens next. Yes, but for the moment I'm living here now. Yes.
Can I ask a question? This is a question both to you and Boris. How do you learn Chinese so well? Boris, too.
Alright, you want to go first?
For me, it's really easy. For me, it's just, because I'm from Taiwan, 女婿, so. 因为全家都是台湾人，所以我回家的时候我们都讲国语的，所以我会慢慢学。但是呢，我觉得他比我好厉害。然后你不是台湾女婿，所以呢 ，What's your secret?
What's my secret? All right, very simple. It's a Chinese country. 就这么简单。It's a Chinese country. Yes. Most people, except maybe the elderly, they speak Hakka or Taiwanese, and maybe Japanese, but not Chinese. But most people, young people, they speak Chinese. All my friends are Taiwanese. I don't really have foreign friends. And when I first came to Taiwan, I was in Miaoli. And it's also a country. No one speaks English, so you have to force yourself to speak Chinese. And another thing, and I want everybody to listen, don't be afraid of saying something wrong. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. When I started speaking Chinese, I made so many mistakes, but I didn't care. Like for example, I'll give you an example. So for example, in English we have a grammar. So I don't know if it will rain tomorrow. 我不知道明天会不会下雨。那个会不会它其实是个文法。Yes. But at that time, I would say 我不知道如果明天会下雨。直接翻译啊。Yes, that's wrong. You don't say that. 我不知道明天如果会下雨。对。But after a while, I listened to my friends. 你知道吗？我不知道你要不要一起去，我不知道你会不会，我不知道你会。然后久就听，原来是那样想，不是如果。You know what I mean? Pick it up. Yes. And then after a long time,
You pick up the different grammars. Yes. Yes. Life. Okay. I did study by myself, reading books, but books maybe helped me about 20%. Yeah. The rest is talking to friends and just speaking. So don't be afraid to speak. In your English class with your teachers, 张老师啊, speak. If you say something wrong, 然后呢就说错啊，没关系。Yes. 好吗 ？OK， 不要怕。Yes.
Does the government have a plan on the conservation of natural resources in Taitung?
Government plan. Yes, some plans.
So I don't know if you know that plastic bags have been banned in Taitung. Yes, and if you want to use them, you have to buy them. It's one of the policies that we've introduced. The Environment Protection Agency have introduced that. So that's one plan. Other plans, I don't know off the top of my head, but I can find out for you. But there must be.
Have you ever been to China? Mainland China? Do you like any place there?
I have been to China. I've been to Hong Kong, which I did not like Hong Kong. Yes. Oh, no. And I've been to Xiamen as well. It was okay. Yeah, but I still prefer Taiwan. Yes. Yeah, Taiwan's, yeah. There's how do I say it? Especially Taitung, in the southern part of Taiwan, people are very friendly. Yes. So if you drop something, oh yeah, let me help you. You know, just little things like that. And I like that. Yes.
Ecotourism. So, would you recommend any places that are related to ecotourism, or any tourist spots in Taitung that have the name of ecotourism?
Yes. So, you know where
美丽湾 is? 美丽湾在过去一点点，不是有一个 the conservation area. It's a conservation area, and you go there, you can feed fish. Yes. What's it called? Anybody know? Yes. Yes. Okay. 你们就是我介绍嘛，我居然忘。Okay. Yes. That's a good spot. Yes. And also ecotourism. 资本园区。森林园区. That's nice. Have you been there before? Yes. Awesome, right? And you climb up the stairs. Yeah, it's really, and you can see the valley, the Zhiben Valley, the river. Beautiful. Yes, those are some areas. All right. Oh, lots of questions. I like this. Great. Yes? Is everybody writing names? Are you writing your names? Yeah, I'm not watching. Okay.
How did you apply the government and the work in government in Taitung, and did you get any difficulties when you apply for the job?
Okay. How did I get the job? So,
what Taitung, actually what any government does, is if there is a project that is over 100,000 NT dollars, 超过10万块，你就要发保单。Yes. So 你要写标案。You have to write a project, and you put it online or whatever, and then people can come and bid. 投标 to bid, right? And then one of the projects was, as part of creating an international environment, they needed somebody like me. I've got a colleague as well from Japan, so English and Japanese. Yes, and then we help with all these, those funny problems. Yes, we help. That's one part of the project. And did I have any difficulties? No. Yes, because you just have to adapt. You必须适应. Yes, you have to adapt to a new environment. So, let's say I came to Taiwan, I have to adapt. If I go to China tomorrow, which I won't, but if I do go to China, I have to adapt as well. Yes. So it depends. Alright? So that's why I said to you, don't be afraid of speaking English. Okay? Okay, well, what are you gonna go do in Spain? Study. Can you speak Spanish?
Sí.
Great. All right, so then build on your languages. So keep learning new things, and then maybe in the future there'll be a job in Taiwan that needs a Spanish speaker. 那你就会申请. Yes, because you can speak Spanish. Yes, that's my advice to you. Keep learning, keep seeing new things, and if you love Taiwan and you want to come back to Taiwan, bring your skills back to Taiwan. All right. You're welcome. Write your name. I love your question. Yes. All right. Anyone else? We've got 15 minutes. Yes.
Sir, you talked about TT Maker.
Yes.
They help people to start their company.
Yes.
Is there any possibility to for us like students in college just to listen to few classes or to have just to because we are juniors and some of us are seniors and juniors now, so we're looking. We are going to apply for job to have a career. So I'm wondering if we can have some lessons or just get there to look for inspiration or help.
That's a great question. Okay.
Obviously, I'm not in charge of TT Maker, so I can't promise you that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to forward your message. I will speak to TT Maker and the department that is in charge of TT Maker to see if we can do something. But that's a great idea. I like that idea. 很好. Yes. Students can go there and you can just listen and see what it's all about. Maybe a tour or something. All right. I will definitely ask for you.
Thank you.
I love that question. Brilliant. I never thought that.
Yes. Anyone else? More questions. We've got 10 more minutes. Let's carry on asking questions.
All right. Who else? Who's got a question?
Anyone else?
There's still a chance.
Oh. Oh dear. Yeah, it's 5 minutes now. Yes. Okay.
One more question. One more question, and then we can finish. All right. Who's got a question? Last question. Last question. One or two, and then we can finish up. Anyone? Yes. Oh, I thought you were going to ask a question. All right. All right. No questions? All right. Yes, we got a question. Great.
You have lived in Taitung for 8 years, and have you tried any Aboriginal foods?
Yes.
And have you heard of the abai?
Yes.
And did you know the correct words in abai?
Okay, great.
Love that question. Okay, so I'll take abai as an example. Abai, everybody know what abai is, right? Okay, it's millet, and it's probably meat, and you wrap it in leaves. Okay, and you don't eat the outside leaf, but you eat the inside leaf. That's called abai. Yes. Because it's an Aboriginal word, I personally wouldn't translate that word. I would just say abai. A-B-A-I. Abai. Yes. But if you really want to translate it, I would probably say something like millet rice dumpling. Millet dumpling. Yes. But I would stick to abai. And then, as homework for you, you can, so if somebody asks you, so what is abai? You can use English to tell them what is abai. 这算是一种交流。But if you just say millet dumpling, 那你就没有那个交流的机会。对，所以 you say abai. Yes, and I've been in Taitung only for 18 months, 1 year and a half. But I've been in Taiwan for 8 years. Before that I was in Hualien, and then before that I was in Taipei, and then before that I was in Miaoli. Yes, so I'm going around the island, Miaoli, Taipei. 接下来就是兰屿, yes. And then into the sea. Okay. Yes, and Aboriginal food, yes, I eat Aboriginal food. Abai, I like abai also. Also, sanju rou, yes, wild pork is delicious as well. Yes, Aboriginal food is great. Any other questions? One more. Last question. Yes.
Does Taitung government has the chance of internship for us? 实习. Yes.
Internship.
I can ask for you. So there's two, internship and TT Maker. I'll ask for you. That's a good question actually. Yes. All right, internship. All right. Any questions? Okay. Should we finish up? Okay. Going. Last question? No. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Very good hand.
Alright, 16. Okay, so
Now it's time for. Oh wow. Yeah, now it's time for the competition. Alright, any more? You can still ask a question now. Anyone want to ask a question? Okay, no. Alright, so let's alright.
okay, husband, who wants to pick up things?
Alright, thank you everyone. Oh, you've great questions. I love your questions. Alright, let's pick out some names here.
Yes, one at a time. Alright, but before we do that, so let me just subscribe first. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go 100. 100, oh my god.
Okay, who is the lucky guy?
Vivian.
慧琴
Is she disappointed?
Right now.
Yeah. Alright, great. Alright. Yeah, who's next?
Okay, the other 100.
Yeah, half a deal.
Yeah, 玉莹 Kimmy.
Yeah. 100, still 100.
You guys ready? Get ready to rock and roll. I cannot read that. 普通话看不懂。
因什么事？因为是。
Me again? Alright, here we go. I hope it's English, okay? Oh, come on! Okay, I can't read this. I need a new job.
Okay, this is yeah, 笑容。
Good job.
Good job. Alright. 200.
I'm not gonna pick more names because they're not in English. Now I just feel dumb.
张老师 let's go. Oh, next guys.
You want 严家佑。
来，好奖。还没。
That's
200. 200. You. All right. 300. Okay, I'll take it. Who's the lucky one?右营，真右营，我是不是看错了？
曹佑颖，曹佑章，
曹佑章，
是我的
没有，就有一张呗。
My hand, yes. Alright, and then 500. Big prize, 500.
这个
Alright, let's see.
Yeah. 谢佩晨。 头奖。 Thank you. 啊，现在还有那个每个人都有奖的啊。